welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back. This is your April 2022 monthly tarot reading. It is a general intuitive reading, which means that not all messages will resonate. Don't worry about that. If you would like a personal reading, you can click on the link in the description box below and you can book a reading with me. Just a word of caution to be aware of scammers. I will never reach out to you and ask you for any money. I am only on this YouTube channel. So if anybody reaches out to you pretending to be me, it is not me. All right. Let's get into your reading. I'll pull a card for each week of the month of April and clarify it, and then I'll close out the reading with a card from the Archangel's deck. All right. Let's talk about what is going on astrologically first and foremost. In the month of April, of course, Mars and Saturn are conjunct in your sign, Aquarius, interestingly enough. And so what does that really mean? It's about pressure to conform, or it feels like pressure to conform. And so just a word of wisdom there. You know, Aquarius, being all about freedom, doesn't like the pressure to conform, but knowing that it's not so much about conformity. Don't think of it as that way, but think of it as taking responsibility for yourself and responsibility for others who can't take the responsibility for themselves. Okay, so that's pretty much that one. And then Jupiter and Neptune are also conjunct in Pisces this month, which is a rare conjunction. When the planet of abundance, Jupiter, meets with the planet of fantasy, Neptune, then this brings about a great deal of romance and creativity, but also a deeper sense of spirituality. All right, so let's get into it. I'd like to give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe, and I ask that my Aquarius seekers and I are provided with protection. I am provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages you provide me, and that they are for the highest vibrational good of my Aquarius seekers. Okay, let's pull 4 cards. Nine of Cups is out. Knight of Pentacles is out. The Moon is out. And one more card, please, and thank you for Aquarius. There it is. All right. Emperor. All right, let's clarify the cards quickly. So we can get into your reading. Clarify the 9 of Cups, please. It's on the table for Aquarius for the month of April. Whoa, they're just flying. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Okay, let's clarify the Moon. more, please, and thank you. Thank you. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's clarify the Emperor. Whoop! I'll get that card in a second. Two more cards. One more card, please, and thank you. Okay, dokie, let me just get that. As I almost fall off my chair. Let me pull my chair in. All right. Okay, let me just move these over a little bit, just to give you some room here to see things. Okay, Aquarius. I am really feeling here for you in the month of April that whatever it is that you are working towards, and I say working towards in the sense of something that you are trying to achieve, something that you want, that you desire, something that you have been hoping for a while, and really now starting to put focus on in the month of April. It is something that I think that you need to listen to your intuition very clearly about, whether that is a relationship or whether it is, a project that you're working on. But I feel a bit more toward a relationship here, from the, especially in this week of, I think the third week of April, I'm feeling a bit more of the relationship aspect. But whatever it is that you are trying to achieve in the month of April, it's really important for you to listen to your intuition and listen to and pay attention to your dreams, okay? In the first week, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the wish card, right? And clearly, she has on the top of her head here some beautiful flowers, right? This is all about the abundance and the blooming of something, right? You're clearly wishing for, wanting, hoping for, as I said, whatever this might be, in this first week, very strongly. And it's almost giving you a bit of a headache. That's how badly you want it, right? And I really feel that it's the wanting part of it is great, but sometimes it is taking the steps that are necessary to achieve something that really makes something come about. So there's an element of wanting and hoping and asking the gods, the universe, whoever for it. But there's also an element of taking action, right? That makes it come about. So taking the steps, and we'll talk about that when we get into the second week. Because in that first week, we're really feeling like all of this hoping and wanting is sort of causing you to feel this bit of a like, oh God, I've asked so many times and I'm just not getting to where I want, or I'm just not getting that relationship that I want, or I'm just not finding that perfect person for me, or I just not find, I'm just not, getting that whatever project off the ground, right? And so, there is an element of patience, right? There's an element of temperance here that you have to realize that, that is important, right? And so why having that patience, right, to this hope, right, will help to ease the suffering that you're going through, the mental suffering and the emotional suffering that you're sort of having in this first week of April here. So, as I said, remember, wishing is one piece of the puzzle, but actually taking steps to do something is the other part of it, right? So it's the Knight of Pentacles here. She's riding her horse and through a field with all these little tufts of green. But if you notice, there's a fair bit of that green land for which things need to be planted. And these little tufts of greenery are so small right now, they need to grow, right? And so, you know, she's taking the actions here, and I'm just saying she because it's a feminine figure, but really more of the energy here of this night is about planting the seeds and really allowing and taking things sort of one step at a time, going through the process and realizing that there's the process here to whatever needs to grow and that you're trying to grow, right? Are you growing a relationship? Are you growing a business? Are you growing a project? What have you, right? And I said that you need to pay attention to your dreams and your intuition because the high priestess is right here, right? The high priestess is really telling you, you know, hello, here's an answer. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Right? And you need to be listening to that calling, right? You know, you're actually, you know, you the King of Wands for me here is about knowing that there's confidence in this. There is some confidence in what it is that you're trying to achieve. And the high priestess is telling you, yeah, it's good. You have confidence. You need the confidence. You need a piece of this confidence, but you need to take some steps to plant something here, right? And just take it one day at a time. And all of this, get away from all of this headache and this heartache of wishing, wanting, and it not coming to you because you're only wishing and wanting. So there's the element of action in the second week that's very, very critical for you. It is a new beginning. Let's not, you know, lose sight of that, right? You know, something new needs to grow, right? It's the Ace of Pentacles here. It's something new, and that newness really is, you know, a brand new beginning, which really, that's a fabulous beginning for yourself, right? I mean, you know, and it's like I said, it's something I feel that you've really wanted for a while, and so the newness needs to be planted and taken time to grow. Okay, it's the beginning of prosperity, right? It's the beginning of success. It is the you know, you're pulling into the material world something from the universe, right? And so you can, again, also look here. You see, it's got some little roots coming from this. They're not huge roots. They're not dug in roots yet. And that takes time to dig in the roots, Aquarius, all right? We move into the third week of April. Again, you have the moon, and this is why I say your dreams and your intuition are actually really, really critical to what it is that you want to achieve in this month, right? And, you know, it's being clarified by the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. You know, this is very, this whatever you want emotionally, or this, whether it's a, you know, a relationship or a project or whatever, it is tied to you quite emotionally, right? So there are a lot of emotions, you know, involved in this want and this action that you take, right, for yourself. And that Three of Cups is about, you know, really bringing about that joy, right? And the Knight of Cups is all about getting that that communication or that action of love, right? Like, what is that action of love? Is this a person coming your way? Is it you loving yourself, right? So bringing about that love brings you this just happily ever after that you're hoping for, right? The Nine of Cups is still there, right? So you're still very optimistic about this, but you need to pay attention to the dreams. And I feel that the dreams will show you the right way to go to bring about that happiness, get maybe perhaps that right partner for yourself, and you can, and you'd still be optimistic about it, right? And keep that faith. Okay, we get into the fourth week. The fourth week is the Emperor, right? So what's the Emperor? He's the achiever, right? He accomplishes something. I feel that in the fourth week, if you've actually put in the hope and they've done a little bit of the work, and then in the third week, you actually very, very strongly listening to those dreams and intuition, although I say you should probably be doing it a little bit earlier in the month, you have a success in that third week, right? Or that fourth week. The Emperor is there to say, I've achieved it. I'm here. He's the Emperor, right? The Emperor rules everything. He's got all the little people on this card tied to him through these strings. He's the puppet master here, right? So by this week, you know, you're in charge there, right? You definitely have achieved, I think, what it is that you have wanted to achieve. Again, whether it was a relationship-wise or it is business-wise, I feel that that fourth week is an achievement, right? And you have come into this sort of Zen-like state, right? Where you're very much mastered your emotions and your thoughts and the logic of it. And this has been led by you going onto your own path, right? Listening to your intuition, paying attention to your dreams, and really listening to the inner you who knows what that light is leading to. Where is that light guiding me? Taking this path up the mountain to the top, right? To achieve it, right? And very much being very mindful in the Queen of Pentacles, very mindful of how to pull this off, right? So that very much, you know, about timing and how timing is very, very important in achieving something, okay? All right. Aquarius, let's pull you a message now from the archangels. Message for Aquarius for the month of April. Okay, one more. There it is. You got two messages, so I'll give you both messages. I'll read them and then I'll show you the cards. The first one says, crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Okay? Right? Focus in on it. It's good to want it, hope for it, but focus in on it. And all is well. Archangel Jeremiel. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand, right? Got to let it grow. Everything is happening okay. Listen to your intuition. You'll soon understand, right? You will soon understand what is happening, okay? To achieve that in that fourth week of April. Beautiful reading. Aquarius, I will leave it there for now. If there was something in this video that you enjoyed, then hit the thumbs up button, please. And I would say subscribe to the channel, please. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, and you'll know when I've uploaded another video. I hope I will see you back here again next month. Until then, I am wishing you divine light and love.